All right, try this again. I again, I completely apologize. Jesus. So I kind of hate YouTube Studio. I just want to toss that out there. Anyway, hopefully, oh, Libra's on. Hi. Oh God. Yeah, this sucks. But I was thinking if Picky comes on tonight, I got to stop saying but anyway, if Picky comes on tonight, he got his COVID shot, so he's not feeling so hot. But if everything works out and he comes on, we're probably going to be doing some baseball talk tonight because the baseball season's starting in about a week, so I think I think now would be a really good time to make fools of ourselves and do some preseason predictions. About the only thing I can really say for sure is that my team will be lucky if they can get out of last place in their division. And that's just how it is. If you're a Baltimore fan, that's just what happens. Oh, hey, Cindy, how you doing? And Lieber's like, oops, you'll be out. She'll be out if we start talking about baseball. Yeah, probably. I don't blame you. But yeah, so I'm gonna be. Let's see. I've got a lot of stuff to do this week before next Friday's show. I have to set up the Discord, and I actually have a really cool idea for the first Discord watch party thing. Not to get too much into it, but I actually want to talk about Mitsuharu Misawa, aka Tiger Mask, aka the founder of Pro Wrestling Noah over in Japan. I would love to do something like that. And Lieber's like, I don't do that kind of balls. I know you don't do that kind of balls. You've made that abundantly clear. Oh, yeah, I'm still feeling worn down from all the travel I had to take this morning to get back home. I need to get a car. I need to get a car again or get my motorcycle fixed or something because Jesus goddamn Christ. It took almost 5 hours for me to get home this morning. Which wouldn't be so bad, but I also had to do it with a dog in tow. And as much as I love my dog, she is my little princess. Carrying her ass around in a little backpack thing. It's not good on the back, especially when you've got another backpack with all your clothes and all your other shit loaded up behind you. I am okay. So Cindy says I am so scared to drive, and thankfully I live in New York, so I do not need a car right now. Actually, that was one of the things that kept me from getting one when I was living in Portland. Was that, I mean, like most things are just like a couple of blocks away. Like if you can't walk from like one block to like a place like 3 or 4 blocks away, you're fucking lazy. Or okay, you might have some physical stuff going on, but for the most part, like you'd see like lots of people like who have no like real health problems or anything like that get on like one stop and then literally like get off at the stop across the street. It's like, but yeah, you don't really need a lot. You don't really need a car. In fact, it's actually more cost prohibitive to own a car if you live in a urban area, because especially when especially when you're living in like for a long time. And I love to walk too, Cindy. I absolutely love walking. Like there's nothing more like meditative to me than like, especially out here because I live out in the middle. As I pointed out, I live out in the middle of farm country now. But yeah, just put on some headphones or something like that and just walk for a few miles. Like that's pretty awesome. And I do miss the convenience of the city. I'm not gonna lie, I do miss that. But at the same time, like it only takes like taking the bus. It only takes me like 10 minutes to get to the closest town to me. And there's shopping there and stuff like that. So I routinely take the bus into town and get groceries and stuff like that. I also like to go and check on my bike, make sure it's still safe before I take it into the shop. But yeah, I actually had a really crazy idea for that. Once I get my motorcycle fixed, I actually want to do a moto vlogs where I just vlog, but the footage is all just me like with a GoPro, like riding my motorcycle around. And yeah, it's not so bad. It's really not so bad. The only problem comes when, as I pointed out, like you have to travel almost over 5 hours just to get from point A to point B. Then it's not so fun at all. And I agree, Cindy. That would be really cool. And oh god, yeah, Libra has to bum ride. She doesn't have a bus. It's kind of a funny story out here because for years, I mean years, the Portland public transportation had a line out here. And then like during the late 2000s or something like that, they did this whole thing where they just hacked like 25% of their bus lines, including the bus that would normally go out here. They cut that line. And in the meantime, they were also like jacking up transit prices. And then the general manager of TriMet, which is our transportation bureau out here, was bitching about people not paying for fares. And I was just I used an old Twitter account or something like that. No, it was in one of the free weeklies. They posted an article about it. And they had comments, and I pointed out it's like with the fact that at the time TriMet was cutting bus stops, they were cutting bus lines, all this other stuff, and jacking the prices. No. We aren't stealing if we're hopping fares for public transportation. We're literally taking back what TriMet is stolen from us. But they actually, like a few years ago, they reinstated a few bus lines because it was kind of bullshit to begin with. But so yeah, we've got a bus that goes back out here now. So that's good. Otherwise, I would be absolutely fucked, and I would have to call people to bum rides, and that's not going to work because I don't really have a lot of friends. So I'd probably just have to be like walking down the highway in assless pants, sticking my thumb out, being like, "Take me to the store." I mean, granted, I would do that anyway, but yeah, I mean, maybe I should put up a poll. Would you or would you not pay to see me in assless pants thumbing your rides on the highway? I would. And that says a lot because I've seen my ass, and I don't really have one. I have a wonder butt. Like most people look at it and wonder where the fuck it went. So enjoy that. Oh yeah, our libation for the evening is coffee because I've actually been a really good boy. I've curbed my drinking a lot in the last like week or so. And besides, Yeah, I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure. I enjoy doing. Not really sure. I enjoy getting drunk on live streams. Also, I've kind of noticed something as I've gotten older is that alcohol is having a paradoxical effect on me now, where the more I drink, the more wired I get. So what'll happen is I'll start drinking at like, I would start drinking at like 7 o'clock in the afternoon. And like next thing I know, I am so freaking wired and stuff and drunk as hell that like I don't stop drinking until like 9 the next morning. Oh, Sherry, hey, I heard you adopted out some of your cavies. Oh, that happens for you too, Cindy? Yeah, it's crazy. Like for the longest time, like I used to drink, I would drink like a couple of beers a night or something like that so I could go to sleep. And now it's like I drink a couple of beers and it's like I feel like Beavis, when he had espresso for the first time. And yeah, that's kind of how I am now when I drink. To go home tomorrow. Oh. I want to dance when I drink. Yeah, I actually want to sing. The only problem is that my voice is like nails on chalkboard awful. I think I've discussed this before, but yeah, I have the absolute one of the worst voices, one of the worst singing voices you could possibly imagine. And I also kind of forget how limits work. So like I'll like get, I'll have a few, I'll knock back a few and then like I'll start like joking around about shit and then I don't know when to stop and it kind of crosses a line where people are actually offended. So I don't really want to be that guy. I don't like being that guy. So yeah, I've been slow in my roll. I used to win talent shows singing, but now because of my asthma, I can't hit the high notes. Have you considered death metal? You don't need to do high notes at all. You just gotta talk like this. Can you sing like this? See, you don't need to hit the high notes when you're doing that. I think I got a text message. I hope it's friend of mine's texting me. Friend of mine is texting me because she's had a like the last few days she's had a duck couple, a male and female, like come into her yard and hang out and everything like that. And apparently he came in today without his wife. So I'm thinking they got a ducky divorce. How do ducky divorces work? Are there any like duck divorce lawyers in the chat right now? Explain to me how duck divorce works. And Sherry's typos are already going. That's fine. If I'm on the sadly we have rat couples here, not ducks. Okay, so what do we know about rat divorce, guys? Do we? I think this should be my thing. I should be an animal divorce attorney. And Libra's ducks hated each other, so they never married. I think the funniest thing about ducks is that female ducks literally have decoy vaginas. Was for when they don't want to actually mate with somebody. Which just her ducks just cohabitated. they were her ducks were roommates that only tolerated each other because they paid rent. I've been in that situation. I know exactly how that is. Like where you absolutely can't stand the person you live with, but at the same time, like you kind of need them because if you don't have them, then you're not paying your bills. Ah. And yeah, well, the male thought he was a goat, so mating time was interesting. What did he just walk up to the other duck and just headbutt them? One thing I love about goats is that they have that whole thing where like headbutting is something that you do for affection. Night, Cindy. Thanks for coming on. Hopefully we'll keep you around. Hopefully we'll keep you around, and when we act at times when we actually have content, because I don't really have any content because I've been gone all week. So kind of hard to sit down and really crank out content when you're not actually at your house. I mean, I probably could have come up with something, but I didn't really have a lot of time. So, okay. Had to make a switch. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I see it. You're on your other account now. Yes, this stream is made for kids. I would love to stick around 998. You are welcome anytime. Anybody who wants to come around, they are welcome. In fact, I get StreamYard fixed up for this channel. I'll be able to actually have people around, have people actually on the stream. How about that? Or if Picky comes on, I think he's got the password. So if he doesn't, I'll just make a new one. But yeah, if Picky comes on tonight, we'll probably end this stream, switch it over to StreamYard, which he runs. Oh, by the way, how do I look? Like, is the is the frame rate still shit? Because I can't really tell on my end how it actually looks when you're watching it live. So, and also if that's fuzzy, okay. Yeah, I might actually. So I have been kind of researching other solutions for that, and I may need to buy like one of those big fancy $200 routers. And I'm not looking forward to buying a big fancy $200 router because Jesus Christ, I've already dropped like almost $2,000 on this PC. I'm getting kind of over the whole buying shit for my PC. Granted, it's worth it. The money I've spent has been worth it. The mic that I use is freaking amazing. The webcam is actually really good. It runs amazing. Like I have no problems playing games on this. I play Cyberpunk 2077 on this PC, and I have no issues at all with it. I mean, besides the fact that it's Cyberpunk 2077. Yeah, no frame rate issues, nothing. It runs smooth as silk. But so I'm really enjoying that, and I've got like a big I got a really nice subwoofer and decent sound, great sound system on this too. So it's I didn't want to spend that much money on a PC, but at the same time, I am so glad I did, you guys. But yeah, honestly, like I'm kind of at a point where it's just like I feel like, I mean, I've got plenty of money, but at the same time, like I should probably maybe not spend so much because getting a job is, I mean, I've been laid off since last February when COVID like first started blowing up crazy, and getting a job in this climate has been really hard. So I mean, it could be one of those situations where what I've got right now could be all I have for a while. So maybe I shouldn't be, maybe I shouldn't be buying like, maybe I shouldn't be buying fun shit. Like I've got to take care of my I've got to start really thinking about my finances from here on, is what I'm saying. I mean, granted, I bought I bought the house like in full. Paid $31,000. So yeah, dropped 31 grand, and so I bought the house. Thing is that it's actually on a trailer park. So yes, I'm a trailer park boy. Fight me. But you're gonna get a new laptop? Yeah, I should. I wouldn't mind getting a laptop, another laptop. I bought the one I have was actually my wife's old school computer when she was going to nursing school, and that's about, I want to say, 10 years old. And it's showing its age. I mean, it's not a bad laptop still. Like it still works. Like I don't really need it for too much. So, I mean, I'll probably just hold on to that one until it finally just explodes. But doing everything in the phone is so far is okay, but I want more editing options, and you need space. Yes, exactly. Like you need a PC or a laptop or something like that if you're going to be editing anything or doing anything like that. Because I mean, you can do it on your phone, but like it is so inconvenient to do it that way. Like, but yeah, so I've got an itinerary for the week leading up to next week's show, where I'm going to set up the Twitter account. I'm going to finally get off my ass and do the Discord. I'm going to at least look into making thumbnails and banners and do all that. Set up the Friday Night Free for All Twitter. So, I'm not promoting my shit on my personal Twitter. Although, I mean, I'm still going to do that, but so again, let me just check. Okay, so I got it's just Libra and Sherry. Okay, so Sherry, are you a baseball fan? Gotta ask, because Libra's not. She likes a different kind of balls. What kind of balls do you like? I can't believe I said it like that, but you know what I mean. Only reason I'm asking is because I think if we don't it's like as I was kind of pointing out, I kind of want to do something. I kind of want to do a retrospective on Mitsuharu Misawa of All Japan Pro Wrestling and Pro Wrestling Noah fame, but I kind of want to put a little more time into it because it's Mitsuharu Misawa. Dude's a wrestling god. Well, he's a modern day wrestling god. Let's just put it that way. So I think just doing like a live stream of his matches, of match highlights and stuff like that probably isn't befitting. So I'd like to do something a little more. But in the meantime, like if I can't get that together by next week, I kind of want to just talk about baseball predictions because baseball season's starting up. Yay! And for those of you, yes, some people are Christian, some people believe in God, some people believe in Ganesh, some people believe in all that. I believe in baseball. Baseball is my religion. I can prove that baseball exists too. I have evidence of baseball's existence. So I think as religions go, I picked a good one. Boo! Sorry, I'm sorry. Please don't hate me. Don't be hating. Don't be hating. And actually, speaking of baseball, I'm thinking that if things get really relaxed by the time our the local the I love you, but not baseball. Yeah, well, unfortunately, you're gonna have to share me because if things work out, I might be playing again. Kind of funny. I kind of slowed my roll on the drinking stuff, and now I'm just like, oh God, there are so many things that I've stopped doing. I need to start doing things again. And it's been a couple of years since I last played, so I stopped when I was 44. Yeah, I would love to get back. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking like I'd love to get back into it. It's kind of funny. I even still have the bat that I got because the last team that I played for had a deal with this bat company up in Washington State, and they literally like charged like $20 to make a custom bat. So yeah, I have my custom made bat built specifically for me. Even has my name on it, engraved. But yeah, it would be. I think it would be really nice to bust that out again. Maybe do some hitting. Oh, you got the text invite to schedule the vaccine tonight. Gave me the date options. All of them full for 2 weeks except April Fool's Day. Seriously. Oh Jesus. Yeah, I was actually saying I gotta get that. I gotta get I gotta get the vaccine. I gotta get. I gotta get the vaccine. Sorry, I'm having an issue with words. Apparently, I know English good. Yeah, I got a special bat and everything. It's even got its own little helmet and a little bus. Although I just noticed something really cool about YouTube Studio that I can't do on Streamlab. I can't actually mod people on Streamlab. I can actually make you all mods. Who wants a wrench? Who wants a wrench? I am giving wrenches. Oh, hey, Michelle. How you doing? The custom bat is cool. I hang on. I'll be right back. I'll actually show it to you. You have to look at my butt. Look at my butt. The wrench scares me. Okay, Sherry's only on a phone, but if you want, and she can watch chat. Wasn't that Bud Eyes? Oh, hang on. Take off that. Giving you the Bud Eyes. I don't know if it was the same as the original Bud Eyes, but Bud Eyes can vary. It really depends on the butt. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. Anyway, here is my bat. Check it out. It's 28 inches. 28 inches. Oh no, sorry, 32 inches. 28 ounces. So it's seriously very light. Light bats are actually a lot better. And what it is now, it's got a bigger barrel than a lot of bats out there. The barrel's a little bit wider. So instead of being top heavy, but normally it would be top heavy, like really top heavy, and I would actually have a problem swinging that because the other bat I have is it's got a thinner handle and everything like that, and once you start getting halfway through the swing, the head of the bat just really it's almost a struggle. But with this one, it's got a thicker handle and a bigger knob. It's got the flared knob at the end, and that actually balances out the barrel so that you get a more balanced swing. And let's see, this is me holding the bat. This is how I do it. Actually, what I do is before my swing, I just like grip it with just these 3 fingers right here. I can't point to them because I'm using both my hands, but yeah, everything is custom. I picked the colors, I picked all that, and all of this is a pine tar. You got to have that so you can grip the bat. Otherwise, it could potentially fly out of your hands and brain someone in the stands, and we don't want to do that. Sorry about that. So yeah, that was my bat. Absolutely nobody cared about it, but yep, that's a bat. So where are we on the chat here? Okay, so Michelle says, Lady Libra, hello, beautiful. Dude, this man cracks me the hell up. He's the greatest. Well, no, actually, Muhammad Ali is the greatest. I mean, listen to him. He said so. And Sherry says, hit the like button, everyone. Yes, hit the like button. Or you go ahead and hit the dislike button. I'm okay being ratioed. I mean, I'm not trying to make money off of this yet. I mean, not that that's out of the realm of possibility, but just you got to focus on the moment when you're doing these kind of things. So I think with a lot of creators, like their ambition kind of gets the better of them. Like a lot of people, like I'm sure like a lot of people, like when they start their YouTube channel or their lives or anything like that, like they just expect it all to just roll in and everything. And, they expect it all to just come together. And I'm kind of learning that that's not how that works. Like if you want the views, if you want the subs, if you want the monetization, you got to keep it up. You got to keep cranking it. You got to hustle. It's a grind. YouTube really is a grind, you guys. And it does go to your head quick. Like, and that kind of worries me because I kind of have one of those mentalities where I do, like, without even realizing it. Like, it's one of the, like, I will let, like, certain, I'll let things get to my head, and my ego gets bigger and bigger, and next thing I know, like, I've got to have my friends like take me aside and be like, dude, we got to have an intervention. Your ego needs to go to rehab. It happens. Whether you mean it to or not. And it's kind of something that, yeah. So like I said, I think the best thing to do if you're, and I say this as somebody who doesn't really have a lot of room to be giving advice, but, just don't worry about the numbers. Don't worry about the sub. Don't, set up your brand, set up your do your content. Enjoy the people that, are watching and giving input, but don't expect, don't expect big success. Don't expect, YouTube fame or whatever. Because, and also as we've seen, YouTube fame may not always be so good. I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but it sometimes kind of puts a target on your back. Okay, so Michelle says, to Libra, I agree. It does go to a lot of people's heads. I have a lot of respect for anyone that has a channel. There's absolutely no way I could do it. I don't have the confidence, and I don't like drama. Well, I don't have the confidence either. I literally, like, the last couple of shows have been me just turning on the webcam and just whatever happens. But yeah, a lot of my shit talk does mask some confidence issues. We'll be upfront about that. And somebody, oh, you got your first unsub. Everyone, congratulations to Sherry on getting her first unsub. She's a real YouTuber now. Okay, my question, Sherry. Did they like post a comment to announce that they were leaving and why they were leaving? I love those. Those just crack me up. Like, I'm sorry, bro. If you're making a comment about why you're if you're making comments about the fact that you're leaving and why you're leaving, that's more of a you thing than a creator thing, okay? That's not just a virtue signal. That is a virtue signal in neon lights and loudspeakers, okay? And no, so Sherry's unsub did not make a comment to talk about why they were leaving the channel. Well, that's sad. And I'm getting a text. I'm hoping it's picky. We'll find out. And Michelle says, people are cruel as fuck and nitpick everything people do. They twist your words or put words in your mouth. I just don't understand why people can't agree to disagree and not watch someone they don't like. Right? Dude, I don't like your content. I'm not going to watch it. Some people, it's something I've said a while ago, but there are some people in this world who absolutely positively are not fucking happy until they have something to be miserable about. It's like they need that hate to like give them a reason to do something, I guess. I ain't gonna lie, like, I'm at least one person in the chat here can verify through my Twitter that I like to go on there and talk a bunch of shit, but I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it because I hate people or anything like that, or because I'm annoyed or anything. It's just because sometimes it's just fun to be a dick. I don't mean anything by it. It's just sometimes it amuses me. It feels like, it's almost like cutting promos in wrestling. Just to circle back around to what this channel normally does. And that too, Libra, it makes them feel shitty about themselves. Yeah, they can. Yeah, because then you can say, and I used to be that guy. I used to be that type of guy. Like, yeah, well, yeah, maybe my life isn't so great, but at least I'm not you. And yeah, Libra is verifying. I do talk a lot of shit. I'm not gonna lie, I do. But the thing is, I'm not emotionally invested in any of it. Like, it's, I guess the best way to put it is I'm a bit of a troll. Let's call a spade or a troll a troll. Oh my fucking god, that laugh, LMAO. What's wrong with my laugh? And we need to get you some peeps tonight. Full house. I don't like that show. Never did. A bit of a troll? Okay, maybe more than a bit. Maybe more than a bit. Maybe just a skosh. Just a skosh more. But anyway, this is so yeah, this has been a pretty cool 40 minutes and 56 seconds so far. I'm a huge troll. Yeah. Yes, I'm a huge troll. I loved your reference. Michelle says, I loved your reference to Wizard of Oz and Julie's live stream. We represent the Lollipop Guild, the Lollipop Guild, the Lollipop Guild. It was so cute that she had no idea what it was you were talking about. Yeah, I kind of thought that was funny too, but then I realized Julie's also like, shit. I'm twice her age, so I'm not surprised. I'm honestly not surprised. It's not like back in my day when they used to show Wizard of Oz like at least a couple of times a year on public television. That movie is still just creepy as fuck. It was. I don't even think that. Whoa. I sure got red all of a sudden. Anyway, no, I think it's so. I think it's so funny that I don't think the original filmmakers intended for the original Wizard of Oz film to be disturbing, but oh my god, it so is. They still show it around Christmas. What? So Wizard of Oz is still Wizard of Oz is a Christmas movie? Okay. Satan just entered the room. oh, the light. Okay. I actually checked the chat participants because yeah, I mean if Satan's actually around, I would love to have a word with the guy. She's my oldest daughter. Oh yeah. Yeah, exactly, Michelle. Yeah, she could shit. Yeah, she could be my kid too. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. And Libra says, yeah, no clue why, but it's always on around Christmas. Which what's the Christmas message of the Wizard of Oz? Can anyone elaborate on that? What is the special Christmas message of the Wizard of Oz? Because I'm just curious to know. Uh-oh. It's kind of funny that you mentioned that, Sherry. The I know who is that behind him. I was like thinking about doing like just a series of like jokes where like I'd be doing like a live stream or something like that, and I'd have somebody like just got dressed as Slender Man just like pass through the hallway. And if anybody asked, I'd be like, yeah, it's my roommate. He's cool. He doesn't say much, but he pays rent. But yeah, then I realized that I'd have to actually have somebody like around to do that, and I don't really have anybody that can conceivably do that. So yeah, no Slenderman cameos in my stream. Maybe Siren Head. Siren Head might show up. Maybe. Ah, and I got 2 likes already. That's cool. I like likes. I like likes. They make me happy. But yes, to sum up, this week I got to set up the Discord. I got to set up the Twitter. I got to do all the things. Got to do all the things. I'm also going to be streaming on my regular channel too, my Lord Tebow Baggins channel. Just, I have to say, I definitely missed this last Friday. What? I was on last. Oh wait, no, I wasn't on last Friday because we had the copyright strike issues over on the other channel. Oh my god, I just recently learned about Siren Head. I never heard of him before. That is a weird creature. You want weird? Go check out the SCP Foundation website. I have spent actual like entire days just reading entries from that website. It is one of the coolest, it's one of the coolest things, like in terms of like fiction. It's one of the coolest examples of web-based fiction. But yeah, check it out, SCP Foundation. Just type it in the Googles or something and enjoy the rabbit hole. And Libra knows. She just commented, oh my fucking god, SCPs are amazing. Yes, they are. Okay, Libra, what is your favorite SCP? Actually, my favorite SCP is I can't remember the number. But it is the Never-Ending Staircase. At least that's one of my favorites. Okay, so yeah, Michelle, you love weird fiction type shit? Yeah, definitely check out the SCP Foundation. You'll thank me for it. You'll thank me. I guarantee you. I guarantee you're going to thank me for this. So basically, an SCP. Well, first of all, it's the name of the foundation in the story canon, and their job is to contain or basically destroy anomalous creatures or locations. And the website itself is basically a catalog of all of the weird creatures and places that they've had to deal with. But yeah, one thing that's really cool about it is I've actually used like direct SCP links and like posted them in some of my old chat groups, like they were actual things, and people actually believed me. Like people actually believed that, oh shit, this was real, because like they do the whole thing where they redact stuff or black things out, or like there are aspects of the sites where they claim you need special clearance to view the files. There was one about a piece of furniture that constantly changed. I remember that one. Or the living room. Remember that one, Libra? The studio apartment building that ate people, and everything in that, all the furnishings and everything were made out of the flesh of its victims. And people are gullible as hell, which is why QAnon exists. Eek. Yes, that's big yikes. Big yikes. I don't know if you're talking about QAnon or a studio apartment that eats people and uses their flesh to make furniture. But either one, big yikes. Flesh. Yeah. Flesh apartments are, that's a big nope for me. Big nope. Actually, it's kind of funny because there was, and I can't remember. I'd have to actually check it out, but there actually was a SCP that somebody wrote that was based out of Sandy, Oregon, which is where I spent a lot of my childhood. And the funny thing about it was just how much they kind of got wrong location wise. Okay, so Libra says, I wanted to do an SCP channel pretending to be an assistant, typing out the information, sort of like Creepypasta meets ASMR. Never did it, though. Yeah, well, I'd have to fight against you because I'm all about the Church of the Broken God. And Michelle says, dude, that amazes me that people who should be so smart believe in Q. It just blows my mind how ridiculous some of their theories are. I mean, they just sound so stupid and far-fetched. Yeah, but the thing of it is, you don't have to be stupid to fall for bullshit. I mean, smart people fall for bullshit every day. And yeah, I used to be a Christian, so I know all about that. I'm sorry to anybody out there who I'm not dissing. I'm not trying to bash Christianity. I don't believe in it. That's all. But yeah, smart people fall for stupid shit all the time. That's why it's why Ponzi schemes are a thing. It's because con men play into people's confirmation biases, and that's what Q does. Actually, it's what a lot of media outlets do these days, to be quite frank. I mean, there's a reason I don't watch any of the cable news channels, guys. Any of them. And Michelle says, "Okay, Libra verifies this is true." Yeah, I mean, it's just my opinion. Other people might disagree, and that's totally fine. If you do disagree, explain why in the chat or post a comment. But yeah, I mean, I don't think I'm too far off base. And Michelle says, I've realized that, especially in the last year. I've never spent so much time online until the pandemic started. And I was home for 3 months from work. Social media has blown my mind. So many idiots. You have no idea. And if you want evidence for that, go check it. check out the Twitter wrestling fandom universe, or the IWC as we like to call it, the internet wrestling community. There are idiots everywhere in that community, and I know because I am one of them. Yes, I am one of those idiots. I'm not going to lie. 100% transparency. I am a goddamn moron half the time on social media. And the news media is ridiculous. I agree. You know, it depends on them. Oh, we got a picky sighting. That hate is for suckers. Okay, so thanks, Libra. Love you, babe. And Picky's on. Yeah, Picky. So I am not able to set up Streamlabs for this channel for some reason. I believe you have the password. Because I don't know. I've been trying to do it and it's not working. So I'm just actually I'm using the YouTube Studios. I'm gonna see if maybe I can edit somebody, or I mean maybe I can have someone on. I don't know. I don't really use YouTube Studios, so yeah, I have no idea how that works. And I will text that to you too. Yeah, so that's another thing I got to add to my list for this channel. I've got to figure out how to get Streamlabs to actually stream this channel. If not, I'll set up if not, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up my, I'm going to, if Picky can't set up the Streamlabs for the channel, we'll end this. I'm sorry, guys. We'll end this, and then I'll just do it. I'll set up a stream over on my main channel. And also, that might get, that might be convenient because it might give me some time to go to the bathroom and refill my coffee mug. Okay, hold on. Okay, we're holding on, and we've got 6 people today. Cool. And let's see what's going on. Okay. Okay, so Picky's trying. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. If you can set it up, I will end this stream and we'll just resume on this channel. If not, we're gonna migrate over to my channel. Oh, where is it? Oh, there it is. The Great Migration. Yes, and every spring, the Tebow Baggins flies south to go to his main channel. Is it just me, or is the camera kind of zooming in and out? Yeah, I don't know why it does that, but yeah, it does that. it just randomly just zooms in and out on me. I've got a couple other cameras I can try. Was that the DJ voice? Well, not quite. That was my lame attempt at a nature narration documentary voice. Normally that's supposed to be British, but I can't do a British accent. No, the DJ voice is this. Yeah. You're listening to Herbie Hancock here at KUNT Radio. And next up, we've got Chuck Mangione. Thank you for listening to the Smooth Jazz Classics. Oh my God, no. Okay, we got it. We got it. I am going to... Okay. Hang on just 1 second. Okay, I am going to end this stream and then we're going to come back. And yeah, Picky's going to be running from here. So stick with us.